Hello and welcome to NCFE's Provider Development Week. And in this recording, we're going to explore mastering metacognition, elevating lesson planning. So we're going to embark on a transformative journey into the realm of metacognitive thinking. Over the next 45 minutes, we'll explore the power of metacognition in enhancing teaching practices, from understanding prior knowledge to interactive tasks and real-life examples. Let's dive into the world of intentional and reflective teaching. Metacognition is not just a buzzword, it is a powerhouse for educators. It encompasses the awareness and regulations of one's cognitive processes. As teachers, understanding metacognition equips us to guide students in becoming active, independent learners. Throughout this workshop, we'll navigate three key themes. First, we'll explore how recognizing prior knowledge sets the stage for effective lesson planning. Next, we will delve into interactive tasks, offering quick and impactful strategies for immediate implementation. Finally, we'll anchor our understanding with real-life examples, specifically exploring the rich tapestry of Black History Month. Your engagement is crucial. This isn't a passive experience, it's an interactive journey. So taking times to pause, reflect, and actively engage in this recording will allow you not only to absorb information, but also to actively engage in professional development. So let's begin. So pause here for a few minutes, pause the recording, and consider and reflect on your understanding of metacognition. See if we can build on that knowledge. So metacognition is the ability to think about one's own thinking processes. It involves being aware of and understanding one's cognitive processes such as problem solving, decision making, and learning. Metacognitive skills enable individuals to monitor and regulate their thinking, ensuring that it aligns with their goals and objectives. Metacognition goes beyond simply knowledge, simply knowing what you're thinking. It's about understanding how you think and using that awareness to optimize your learning and problem solving. Imagine it as a mental GPS guiding your cognitive journey. The process involves not just the journey itself, thinking, but also being aware of the route, considering alternative paths and adjusting course as needed. In our context as educators, integrating metacognition into lesson planning means empowering our students to develop these skills. It's about fostering an environment where students not only learn the subject matter, but also become adept at understanding their own learning processes. The benefits of metacognition are it enhances learning by making the thinking process explicit. It facilitates self-awareness and self-regulation, and it improves problem solving and critical thinking skills. So welcome to the cornerstone of our workshop, metacognition and its profound impact on the learning process. As we examine this slide, notice the stark difference between traditional learning on the left and metacognition enhanced learning on the right. This visual sets the stage for understanding how metacognition transforms the educational landscape from passive to active learning, increasing engagement and understanding. It empowers students as active learners, fosters deeper understanding and retention of content, promotes critical thinking and problem-solving skills. The shift from passive to active environment promotes a growth mindset and a positive atmosphere for learning. It equips students with lifelong learning skills and supports individualized learning and diverse student needs. Metacognition is not just about what students learn, but how they learn. On the left, the traditional learning approach may feel confined and limited. However, on the right, metacognition transforms this landscape, turning students into active participation in their learning journey. Moreover, metacognition prepares students for the unpredictable challenges of the future. It's not just about teaching specific content, it's about teaching students how to learn, adapt, and succeed in a rapidly changing world. Before we embark on new learning adventures, it's crucial to understand the landscape of our students' prior knowledge. Think of it as the bedrock upon which we build new insights and understanding. Each student brings a unique set of experiences. Teachers will need to identify what students already know, acknowledge diverse backgrounds and experiences, and recognise potential misconceptions. The benefits of this will allow for tailoring lessons to student needs, creating a more inclusive learning environment, and building on existing foundations for deeper learning. Assessing prior knowledge isn't one size fits all task. Let's explore effective strategies to unearth the treasures of what our students already bring to the table. Key areas to begin assessment on prior knowledges are pre-assessment techniques such as quizzes, surveys, entrance tickets, observational assessments such as class discussions, questioning, formative assessments, ongoing checks for understanding. The benefits of these strategies are it provides insights for targeted lesson planning, identifies gaps in understanding, and encourages student self-awareness. Now that we've explored the terrain of prior knowledge, let's delve into how we can seamlessly integrate into our lesson plans, creating a meaningful bridge to new learning. Picture each lesson as a bridge, connecting the foundation of what students know with the new concepts we're introducing. Key areas to consider in lesson planning are connecting new concepts to existing knowledge, designing activities that activate prior knowledge, and encourage student reflection on connections. The benefits of these strategies are that it will foster a sense of relevance and continuity, supports long-term retention, and enhances overall comprehension. Empower your students through the transformative process of reflection and goal setting. Imagine each reflection as a mirror, offering insights and each goal as a stepping stone towards growth and achievement. Reflection is important in the learning process. Reflection is important in understanding how to achieve personal and academic goals and allow student and teacher to create a roadmap for continuous improvement. In cultivating thoughtful learners, promoting student reflection is key through incorporating reflective prompts in lessons, encouraging journaling and self-assessments, and facilitating group reflections and discussions. Benefits to the learners are it will deepen understanding of the learning process, builds a culture of continuous improvement, it strengthens communication and interpersonal skills, enhances self-awareness and metacognitive skills, encourages students to take ownership of their learning journey, and fosters a growth mindset. Navigate the learning journey by setting clear learning goals. Think of each goal as a guiding compass, providing direction and purpose to the educational adventure. Let's delve deeper into the significance of setting clear and achievable learning goals. These goals act as navigational tools, guiding both educators and students through the learning process. They're not arbitrary checkpoints. They are carefully crafted milestones that contribute to a meaningful educational journey. Aligning these goals to curriculum objectives is crucial. It's about creating a cohesive narrative in education, ensuring that individual learning goals harmonise with broader curriculum expectations. This alignment is where the magic happens, where individual growth intersects with broader educational objectives. Furthermore, involving students in the goal-setting process is transformative. It's about acknowledging that learners are active contributors to the educational path. When students have a say in their goals, they develop a sense of ownership and commitment that transcends mere academic achievement. Now let's explore the tangible benefits. Setting clear learning goals provides a roadmap for lesson planning. It's the architectural blueprint that guides us in creating engaging and purposeful learning experiences. These goals act as motivators. When students understand the purpose behind what they're learning, it fosters motivation and a sense of purpose. They see the relevance of their education in the broader context of their lives. Lastly, these goals facilitate progress tracking and assessment. Clear objectives allow educators to measure and evaluate student progress effectively, providing valuable data for personalised instruction and continuous improvement. Let's bring the concept to life with interactive tasks designed for immediate implementation. Picture each interaction as a vibrant exchange where ideas flow and insights illuminate the learning landscape. Now let's dive into the practical side of metacognition with interactive tasks for immediate implementation. These tasks are not just activities, they're catalysts for metacognitive thinking in action. Picture a classroom where students are not passive recipients, but active contributors to the learning process. Hands-on activities for instant application lay the foundation. It's about taking metacognitive strategies from theory to practice, allowing students to witness the immediate impact on their understanding and engagement. Collaboration is at the heart of these tasks. It's not just about individual participation. It's about weaving a sense of community in the classroom. Students collaboratively explore, discuss and build on each other's insights. And in this dynamic and engaging environment, the benefits are palpable. Immediate application of metacognitive strategies become a reality. The classroom transforms into a community, a space where shared learning experiences become a norm. Moreover, this collaborative setting provides a platform for diverse perspectives and insights. Each student becomes a storyteller, contributing to the collective narrative of the class. It's a powerful way to celebrate the richness of individual experiences. So pause here for a few minutes and reflect on how you could implement metacognition in the classroom. Let's explore some of these quick implementation ideas. Think, pair, share. Have students individually reflect on a question or topic, then pair up to discuss their thoughts before sharing with the class. Encourage them to consider how their initial thoughts involved throughout the discussion. Learning journals. Introduce reflective journals where students regularly record their thoughts, questions, and connection to the material. Periodically, they can review and set goals for improvements. 1 minute reflections. At the end of each lesson, allocate 1 minute for students to jot down the most significant thing they learned or a question that arose during the class. This brief reflection can enhance awareness of their own understanding. Goal setting for learners. Begin a unit or lesson by collaboratively setting learning goals with students. Discuss how they plan to achieve these goals and encourage periodic reflection on progress. Concept mapping. Have students create concept maps to visually represent their understanding of a topic. This helps them see connections and identify areas where further exploration or clarification is needed. Exit tickets. Use tickets as a quick way for students to reflect on what they learned during the lesson and ask them to identify a key takeaway or something they found challenging. Self-assessment rubrics. Provide students with self-assessment rubrics before an assignment or project. Have them evaluate their work against the criteria, reflecting on strengths and areas for improvement. Think alouds. Model metacognitive thinking by conducting think alouds, where you verbalize your thought process while solving a problem or analysing information. Encourage the students to do the same. Peer teaching. So assign students to teach a concept or skill to their peers. This not only reinforces their understanding, but also requires them to reflect on how to effectively convey the information. And gallery walks. Display student work around the classroom and conduct a gallery walk, where students review and comment on each other's work. This encourages them to reflect on different approaches and perspectives. Remember to adapt these ideas based on the age group, subject matter, and specific dynamics of your classroom. The key is to create opportunities for students to actively engage with their learning processes and develop metacognitive skills. Pause and reflect on what would be your 5 preferred implementation methods. And next, pause and reflect on how you could utilise metacognition in relation to key international and national campaigns. We're now going to apply the metacognitive journey through Black History Month as an example. In this exploration, we'll weave together the threads of metacognition, recognising prior knowledge, engaging students in interactive learning, and reflect on the rich contributions of Black individuals. Metacognition will be used as a lens for understanding Black history, showing hands-on activities inspired by real-life examples with strategies to foster reflection and goal setting for a deeper connection with the subject. Before we delve into Black History Month, let's take a moment to recognise the prior knowledge our students may have. Just like the diverse contributions of the individuals in this image, our students bring a wealth of perspective and knowledge. As part of recognising prior knowledge, key strategies and outcomes will occur. Identify what students already know about Black history will allow for tailoring lessons to build on existing knowledge. Acknowledging the diversity within Black history by fostering an appreciation for diverse narratives. Creating an inclusive learning environment through encouraging students to share their cultural insights. Now let's engage in an interactive learning experience inspired by the remarkable Katherine Johnson. Key teaching and metacognitive teaching and delivery strategies could be hands-on activities, so students collaboratively solve math problems similar to those Katherine Johnson worked on. Reflective discussion, students share their thoughts on how Johnson's work impacted space exploration, and set clear learning goals. So encourage students to set personal goals related to math proficiency inspired by Katherine Johnson. The benefits to the students are immediate application of metacognitive strategies in problem solving, promoting collaborative learning and sharing of ideas, and inspiring students to set goals based on the achievements of a historical figure. Next, begin with students showcasing an art project displaying feature creations inspired by various Black figures in history. This art display will be a culmination of students' reflections and celebrations of the diversity and resilience embedded in Black history. Key teaching and metacognitive teaching and delivery strategies are reflective tasks, so students write reflections on what they've learned about Black history. A goal setting activity, encourage students to set personal goals inspired by achievements showcased in their art project. Gallery walk and discussion, students share their reflections and goals with peers. So the benefits to the students would be promoting self-awareness through reflection on historical contributions, encouraging goal setting for personal growth, and fostering a sense of community through the sharing of insights. As our metacognitive journey through Black History Month concludes, let's take a moment to reflect on the insights gained. We've recognised and built upon prior knowledge, engaged students in interactive learning inspired by historical figures, and reflected on the enduring contribution of the Black community. So through this example, you should be able to now recognise the power of metacognition in deepening student understanding, through celebrating the diversity and resilience embedded in Black history, and setting the stage for ongoing metacognitive exploration for education. So as we conclude our metacognition workshop, let's reflect on the profound understanding we've cultivated. We've reflected on the profound understanding we've cultivated throughout the workshop. We've underlined the empowerment of metacognition in navigating the learning journey with intentionality, defined metacognition as the compass for effective teaching, explored the foundations of metacognition, witnessing its application through interactive tasks and contextualizing insight with real-life examples, explored metacognition structure, emphasizing recognizing prior knowledge, interactive tasks, and real-life examples from Black History Month, and we extend an invitation for you to continue incorporating metacognitive strategies into teaching practice for a dynamic and student-centered learning environment. Thank you very much for watching.